I am ready and I am here. What's going on? Good. Well, I was going to say good morning, but it is now afternoon for everyone. And we've had a great training. All of our presenters have done an excellent job. Dexter started off with the presentation. We had Mr. Curry do what he did. We got Satina. She broke down things. We just got all kind of things that we've had so far. And Strose just broke down the GPS. But now, our business is two pieces. Okay, I look at it as two pieces. You got a financial side to the business where we do strategies and teach people stuff, and we did a lot of things this morning on strategy. Okay, and now we got to get to the applied side. And I think that some of our people, we get a little nervous. Maybe we're new. And, we kind of shy away from this side, but this is how you turbocharge your financial side. See, if you start making more and more money with an outside system other than what you're doing currently, whether it's working or retired or whatever, you speed that system up. You don't got to take 10 years to get down the road. You get down here in 3 years and be done with it. What you do these next 24, 36 months can really determine what the rest of your life is going to look like. So I think we want to take both parts and they have equal importance, okay? I don't think you can make a whole lot of money and don't do the financial side. I don't think you can just do the financial side and not worry about making more money. So I think we gotta have a balance of the two. So the first thing I do want to do though, I am going to talk about the automated marketing system, but what I also find is people are having some struggles out here with downloading the app on an iPhone, okay? And I tell people like this, if you are on an iPhone, you should understand how to get someone on your team that uses an Android phone, how to get the app on the phone. And then, of course, if you're a person that's an Android user, you should at least know some functionality of the iPhone because it's a slightly different process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen from my phone here. So everybody just give me a quick second here. I'm going to get my AirPlay going here. Just give me a second. Okay. So we are good. I am now mirroring.
We see you. Go ahead.
All right. So I have my phone here. I think the first thing you want to do now, this is for the iPhone users. If you're new and you hadn't downloaded the app, or even if you're an Android person and you want to make sure people understand. Now, we got a little video back there, but there's something that's not on that video. So the first thing I would tell someone to do to get the app, I would go, and remember, the app is the ecosystem for everything that we do. Everybody on your team, everybody on this phone must have the app. You want to have the app downloaded. So the first thing on an iPhone I would tell them to do is go to their settings menu, okay? So obviously you see this is my settings menu here. It's very simple and straightforward, but you want them to scroll down. Just keep scrolling down to right here where it says App Store. See, it says App Store, okay? App Store. I would do this before we go to any kind of try to download anything or upload any app, okay? Now, as you can see, we got two buttons up top. It says Apps and App Updates. You want to make sure both of those are green. A lot of people's phones that have the iPhone, depending on how they were setting it up when they turned it on and set their phone up, these will be off. And if these are off, it will not download the app, okay? So you want to make sure both of these are on. The apps is green, the app updates is green, and then also right here where it says cellular data automatic downloads, turn that one green too, okay? These are important. See, we want to make sure when myEcon releases the app, then the update for the app is going to be updated. So you want that on. And if you don't have the first one on, the apps it's going to go to the screen. You're going to click to the download. And it's not going to do anything. And people are going to say, well, I keep having problems. Well, you have problems because you're not set up right. Okay. So that's the first thing we got to do. And then obviously, boom, we get in here. And if we go into the, go to back office here, and I'm going to go to right here. Okay. So obviously, when a person logs into their website and they're going to download the app, now they're ready to go. They've gone to the settings part. They turned on all those buttons. Now we go down to the bottom here where it says mobile apps. We click on that. Okay. Now we're on mobile apps. Now we scroll down here and we click on download from the App Store on the left here. If we do that, excuse me, everything should work. Now, on the next page here, there's a video. So I'm gonna click to the video here. The phone is gonna do some things. It's gonna look like it's doing something. It's gonna have a little circle going around. Now, depending on the person, have they logged into iTunes or not? It might ask them for their password. If it doesn't ask them for their password, it's probably going to say, hey, use your Face ID or use your Touch ID, depending on what kind of phone they have. And then and only then, once they accept that and log in, if they haven't logged in already, then it'll download and they'll see something that says coupon code has been redeemed and your app is now being downloaded. Someone just unmuted, and so whoever's the co-host, can you guys please go out there and mute that person, because I can't do it while I'm up here operating. Okay, now, so it's important to get that done. And now we're ready to go. We got the app, we downloaded, but if you just understand those key things that I just showed you, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are ready to go. Now, I'm going to switch gears here, and I have a document. All right, so let's go. Let's get busy, as they say. You know, you got to know how to get busy in the business. Some people don't know how to get busy. All right. So now we're talking about understanding the automated marketing system. Guys, we spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this system, and it has lots of things in place to really help you grow your business. But if you don't understand how the system works or even understand the value in the system, people spend $40, $50, $60 a month for things that this system does. And it's included with everybody's membership, at least for the first 30 days. If you have the income shifting membership, it's free for the first 30 days. If you have the combo membership, it's free for the first 30 days. And then after that, of course, you pay a fee, either $6.95 a month or $49 a year, and you're good to go. Now, I don't think anybody on this phone that's serious about doing anything in this business, I don't think you should not have the AMS. It surprises me that we even have some people that have let it expire and they haven't gone out here and turned the thing back on. Do not nickel and dime your business over $7 a month or $49 a year. See, if you don't have this tool, I think this is a crucial tool going forward for business building. Even if you're going to be a big time builder or a casual builder, this is the ease of use. And if you don't understand this system, you can't teach it to somebody else. And if you can't teach it to somebody else, then you can't get duplication. And if you can't get duplication, you can't build a team. Okay? So you want to understand this system. So we're going to talk about getting started. So the first thing we do is we want to click on automated marketing system once we open the app. Once you do that, it's going to take you to the next page here. Now on this next page, what we have is the main menu, okay? Now the main menu has 4 options on here. Now, when we do an update, it's going to have a couple other options on here, but right now we just got the main menu, okay? So select a campaign is one of them. That's if you're going to send some information to someone, okay? That's what a campaign means. Contacts and prospects. This is anyone that has already been input or uploaded into the system. Number 3, you got the myAMS profile. In there, what that is going to do, that's going to tell you what information we're allowing the client to see, okay? And you can control that information. It automatically pulls that information from your website. So whatever you have on your website is going to automatically be integrated over here to this system. Now, it does not automatically have your phone number. Okay, if you want to put your phone number out there, do it. If you don't want to have your personal phone number, get a Google Voice number, whatever. But I don't think it makes sense to not have some kind of phone number on your website or when you're contacting people with this information, okay? I think you want to have some kind, see, every viable way of contact, I think you want to give a person an option. Maybe it might be somebody that don't like to use email, okay? Then you want to have somebody that, boom, can call you up. You know, some people are old school. They just like to get on the phone, okay? Now, some people don't like to get on the phone. They might want to text. See, you need to have that all areas of functionality to build your business. Now, let's start with the next deal here. Okay? Boom. You're going to click on select a campaign. Okay, so now we're selecting a campaign, and now we're on the next page. You got 2 campaign options for business or products. Okay, two options. One of them is business, one of them is products. This one, we're going to focus on business opportunity. But understand something. Products is one of the most important aspects of your business. If you send somebody a business campaign and they've looked at it and then it's a week or two down the road and they made a decision that they don't want to join, I would now send them a product campaign, okay? Now you can pick and choose through the product campaigns. There are several options, but here's what I would say. Focus on one that you're comfortable with, that you understand, because if they got questions, you want to be able to understand the questions. It amazes me that as people in this company, they haven't even gone out to the products page. They have absolutely no clue as to how their products even work, what products we have, okay? They be saying, I didn't know we had that. Come on. What kind of business owner are you and you don't know what you sell? See, don't be that person. And then you'll be the person that Alvin get the email on, talking about I'm canceling because I didn't know I had to pay for the credit repair. No, the credit repair is included. Did you read anything? See, when people cancel, we have all these little different things that happen and it sends an email back to corporate. And we can clearly see that the people don't understand sometimes what they have because they just didn't go around here and look. And Strozé said something that was very powerful. Strozé said, get out here and push every button. See, if you opened up a laundromat or whatever, you'll be out there looking at, you'll be in all the little rooms of your business. You would know everything. You would understand those things, right? Because you're going to run that business. You have to know things about your business to run your business, okay? Now, that's all I'm going to say about that. So let's click on business opportunity. Boom, we're here. We're on business opportunity here, so we click it. Next thing. So now we have several options to choose from. See, inside here, somebody has unmuted. I would like you to either go on mute. I don't know why you unmuted because you're not talking right now. What you need to do is either mute or get off the phone. Now, here's the deal. It starts out with the travel membership, the travel combo. If you choose to send somebody this, what it's going to do is only going to talk to them about the travel combo membership. It's only going to give them that pricing. One of the co-hosts, can you please mute whoever that is with what they got going on? Now, it's only going to give the $44.95 price. It's not going to talk about the $19.95. It's not going to talk about the $99.
John, if I mute them, it's going to mute you. You're going to have to do the manual mute.
All right, hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, Amber, please stay muted.
Mute off.
All right, that's what I'll do here. I'll fix this. We ain't gonna have that problem no more. All right. So y'all can't unmute until I unmute you. How's that? Okay. Now.
Mr. Me. That was me. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right now. All right. So here's the thing. If you send somebody this travel campaign, it's only going to show them that pricing. See, if you try to get somebody to see the other pricing, we got it set up where it's not going to show them that stuff. If they click on join now, it's not going to show those other prices. So you got to have an understanding of that functionality. So know what you're sending to your contact or your client, okay? So let's take a look at some others. We got the travel combo there, okay? We got the elite business membership here, okay? If you send that elite, it's only going to talk about the $99.95 pricing and the $69.95 a month, okay? We've got the travel combo and all that. But now, here's the thing. We got, I think it's like 5 different ones in there. If you want somebody to see all 3, this is important for you to understand. If you want somebody to see all 3 pricing, you want to send the work from home 1 or the work from home 2 campaign. Either one of those campaigns is going to show a video that's about 9 minutes. And in the 9-minute video, it's going to talk about at the end, the regular pricing, the lower tier, the middle tier, and the upper tier. So it's going to give them all 3 options, okay? Now it hasn't, I don't think it's been updated to reflect the $34.95, but that's, I mean, the $19.95, but that's okay. Because you can tell them, hey, that one, that's $34, that's $19 now. Until we fix it, change it, whatever. But the bottom line is you want to give everybody options here. I don't know if I would send them just the one that says $19.95 because they can't get to the other ones because it's going to leave a cookie on their system. And if they start to think about anything else, they can't get to those. So I think it's important to understand that. So when you want to send a campaign, you're going to click on that little green button right there, and it says select campaign and proceed. Okay, boom. So now, when you click on select campaign and proceed, look at this. You got 3 options to send a marketing campaign. The first one is send to a contact that's in your phone. The second one is enter a new contact that's not in your phone. And the third one is enter a contact that's already in the AMS, okay? So we're gonna select one here. Let's select this one here that says to a contact from the phone. It's gonna take you to this screen. So this screen here is my phone, and it started pulling up people's information. So now you can scroll through here and click on a contact. Now here's something that you want to understand about this particular process. In this process here, if you have, I had somebody, like for example, yesterday, I was teaching them about how to use the system, and they pulled up a person and it didn't have a phone number for them. See, even though you have a phone number in the contact, if it's not labeled properly, our system is not going to pull that to the forefront so you can use it. For example, let's say you got somebody's phone number in there and it's just in there as phone, or it's in there as home or something. Well, if it's not designated mobile number, our system is not going to pull it, okay? So you'll get an error. So keep in mind, people that you want to use for the automated marketing system, they must have a phone number in your contacts that's already segregated to mobile, or like on an iPhone, it also says iPhone. So you got both options, but that's important, okay? Now, let's continue. Second option, remember, we can enter new contact. If we click on enter new contact, boom, here we go. So we're clicking on this button right here, enter new contact. So now let's go with the contact, boom. So now you can put this stuff in here. So what if you are out and about, okay? You ran into a friend that you hadn't seen in 20 years. Or maybe you just got somebody on Facebook that you had, you went to school with, but you don't have their phone number in your phone. This is where you would use that kind of functionality. So now you would go in here and put the first name, the last name, and you could add either an email or a phone, okay? I would go, if you got a phone number, I think it's easy to do that. Here's why. And it makes more sense to use the phone number. People are more likely to answer a text than they are to answer an email. These are statistics, okay? People get a lot of emails. Sometimes people's inboxes are so flooded, they miss emails. Sometimes the email system, your provider, they may send it over to the spam folder and you didn't see it. There's a lot of different reasons, okay? Sometimes people just get overwhelmed and they just be late on checking stuff. But if you send somebody a text, they don't get that many texts where they just get lost in text messages. So it's more likely that they would see the text and interact with the text. And I think that's very important, okay? So let's keep moving. So we got our third option. We can send the information to somebody who is already inside the AMS. So we're going to click that button there at the bottom, and now we're here. Boom. Now, it's going to pull up your contacts. Now, just be aware that you got to scroll. If you got the newer people right now, this is the default setting. The newer people that enter your system, they're going to be down at the bottom. So you're going to have to click on load more, load more, load more until you get to the end of your list. Okay, you see I got 94 contacts in here. But now, here's the thing. If you click on and select one of these, boom, you're good. When you click on and select them, so you selected a mode of delivery, okay, but look what happened here. So we pulled up a contact, and now this contact is ready to go. And when you want to send the information, so you've selected them, and boom, it pulled them to the forefront. You can click on the phone number and it'll send them a text, or you can click on the email if you have an email in the system and you can send them an email. But like I said, I would prefer text, but if you want to send an email, it's entirely your choice. We gave you a lot of variances here and functionality in this, and understand this is a great push and play system. We don't have to learn how the system works as far as on the underside, the underlying technology. All you need to know is how to click on a person's name to use this. All you need to know is how to click on a picture to use this. So a new person can join our business, and they can learn how to build and get to their list. Because one of the things that we have to be more effective at doing is helping the new person get to their effective list. See, if you've been in this business for 6 months or a year or whatever, you probably talk to everybody that you already know about this business. You should have. It should not take you 6 months to get through all your contacts. Okay. You want to jump into this thing right away and start getting people out there. If you opened up a grocery store, you wouldn't wait a year from now and start talking about, hey, family, I got a grocery store. You can come down and get some food. No, you would have a grand opening and you would let them know immediately so you can start getting some customers in your store. Well, you should do the same thing with myEcon. And your new people should want to do this as well. But you got to help them do it. Don't expect them to just be able to just go out here, download the app, and they ready to go. They're going to do it. No, I think it is the onus is on us if we're going to have a business to go out here and help our new person. So if you sign up a new person in this business, it is your responsibility to take them through what is called a quick start orientation. Yes, I know we have videos out there that say get started, but think about it. If you look at the dynamics between somebody who goes to a college classroom or somebody that just gets online, which one do you think is the easier learning process? Now, a common school of thought would be, oh, you can just do the online is easier. I don't think so. I think you got way more distractions if you do it online. If you're at home, you got all kind of stuff happening. The husband coming in and coming out and all this stuff, the wife going around doing stuff, the vacuum cleaners turning on and off, the kids is asking you, mommy, mommy, mommy. It's a whole bunch of stuff happening. The TV is on, okay? Your phone keep going off, social media keep dinging, and I think it's harder to concentrate. But if you go to a classroom, you sitting there, ain't no other distraction. It's just people in the class, everybody's there to learn, and there's a professor in the front. So don't think a person just going to be able to go to these videos and just learn everything. I think you want to take them through a little class called Quick Start. Now, I want to say something about that. Everybody that's serious about doing anything in this business, get you a Zoom account. Get you a Zoom account. If you don't have, now I'm talking about when I say get a Zoom account, I mean get the $15 a month one at least. Because here's the thing. If you do a quick start orientation, it takes about an hour. Well, if you got the free Zoom account, they cut you off after 40 minutes. That thing starts counting down and it starts saying your meeting will be over in da, 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 da. If you can't get it all in there, see, you don't want to be rushing your business because you're trying to get off real quick. Please, folks, don't do that. Because see, you're going to miss out on getting the person what they need to grow their business. So get the little $15 account, okay? It's a tax deduction. Satina told you how you can write off this stuff. Anything associated with your business that you use for business, you're going to write it off. You need more deductions anyway, because either you're going to pay taxes or you're going to invest in your business. Make your choice today, which one is going to be. Now, click on this phone number. Boom, we're getting ready to send a text. So now we're getting ready to send this text. Bam, it automatically pulls up your texting application, your default texting application on our phone, on the iPhone. Now, if you're using an Android phone, it'll probably give you a couple options. It'll pull up your messaging app, but also it might pull up like Messenger. If you have like Facebook Messenger, it might say, hey, do you want to use Messenger for this? But either way, but look what's happening here. See, the new person does not know what to say. They like, well, how do I do my intro? How do I lead in? Well, guess what? The automated marketing system helps with the lead in. Look right here, it says, I hope you got your passport because you're going to want to see this. And then it has what? A link to your website. That's awesome. See, somebody that you know, that you have some type of relationship with, you've been knowing them for 15 years or whatever, if you sent them a text like this, they're very likely to say, oh, what is John sending me? Let me see what's going on. What is he talking about? Okay? So obviously you can tell that this one is from the travel campaign, which is the combo membership. Now, boom, we're going to send that text and look what happened. The campaign has been sent. You know it has been sent because you can see it look like this. Now on my phone, it'll show like a little, what is called like a little thumbnail of what the site is. So you can see the Elevate Your Lifestyle thumbnail. There's a little picture. Build a business that pays you to travel. Up above that, as you can see, that's the holiday promotion campaign. It says receive the holiday gift that will improve your cash flow. See, these things are little picturesque cues that help the person that you send it to say, hey, what is John talking about? What is Strose talking about? What is Satina talking about? Then they click it, right? Now they click it. Now here's what's going to happen. You got two camps of people. One camp is going to look at it and say, well, I'm busy. I'm look at it later. I'm gonna get back to it. They may never get back to it. Or they might say, well, what is this? Is this like a hacking scam or something? And they're gonna have the other people that just look at it and click on it. Okay. So some gonna look and some not gonna look. But for those that don't look, I think you want to follow up with them. See if let it go a day or so. And if they have not looked at it, you can tell. I'm gonna show you how to tell if they looked at it. If they haven't looked at it and clicked on anything, you can go back and say, hey, did you look at that stuff? Now, you know they didn't look at it. You say, hey, did you look at that stuff I sent you yesterday? Oh, no, you know how they do. I was nothing. Look at this. Check it out. Get back with me in a minute. I'm going to call you back in now, whatever. So now you kind of give them a reminder, okay? And then, of course, the people that look at it, we also want to maybe let the system do a couple of things for a couple of days, like a day or two for them, because if they looked at the presentation and they did not join, we want to find out why. Now, here's where you come in. Here's where your upline leadership comes in. You do not want to be the brand new person trying to call these people and say, okay, what did you think about the stuff? What did you think about the video? Don't ask open-ended questions, but that's a training issue. But what you want to do is you want to do something very specific, like piggyback and use the peek and pass method. Now, what you're doing there is you're getting somebody that's a little bit more experienced to help you answer questions. Because sometimes people are going to watch the video and they might send you a text and say, hey, what do they mean when they said this? So don't try to click back and actually, you control how fast or when you respond to a text message. So it's not like you got to do immediate as, oh, I got to talk to them right away. You need to text your upline experienced person and say, hey, I sent somebody some information in the automated marketing system and they asked me this. How do I answer that question? Now the upline can send you a response that you can send to the person. See, allow the experienced leader to help you. The worst thing that you can do as a new person is try to explain things that you don't understand yet. You're fresh in the business, okay? So now you can check on the marketing activity of the prospect. How do you do that? You click on, I'm gonna get you, squirt him, get him out of here. All right. You can click on contacts and prospects. So now we clicked on contacts and prospects. Now we're back to your listing. This is where we had all our people. If you click on their name, boom, we got this person. Click on that person. Now it takes us to this page. On this page, if you see down here at the bottom, this is very important. You can review what has happened. I want to click this so I can circle it. So now you see the link was clicked. When it says link click right down there at 4:54 p.m., that means that person got your text, they looked at that link, and they clicked on that link. That's what that means. Now, if they went to the capture page, and I'll show you the capture page in a minute. If they went to the capture page and they put their information in, now this is something that's also important. If somebody texts you back and say, hey, what is this? You need to give them some very clear and specific instructions. You need to say, hey, input your name and email in there. There's a video on the other side that I want you to see, and that's it. Don't start talking about, what is this business? Is this, is that? We're going to change your W-4. No. You're trying to get them to see a presentation. You're not trying to explain it in myEcon. The presentation is supposed to do that, not you. Okay, so we got a video. Now, if they put their information inside there, it's going to say what you see there, opted in, which means they put their name and email in there and they clicked on watch the video. Now it says email sent. So every time our system sends them an email, it's going to say email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4 has been sent. So you can clearly see where people are in the process. If you don't see anything here but initial text sent, that means they didn't do anything. That means you, me, all of us, we got some follow-up to do, okay? That means we got some follow-up to do. Now let's keep moving. Now, when a person gets to the capture page, this is what I mean. This is the capture page here, okay? This is the one for the travel membership. It says, elevate your lifestyle, enjoy the convenience and flexibility of working from home, all while taking advantage of extreme travel discounts. Enter your details below. We will send you a short video showing how this opportunity works. Now, so it's a nice, pretty page. It's professional. You don't have to do capture pages. We already have them set up. If you went somewhere else and paid for capture pages, they might charge you $15, $20 a month to be able to make these. We got 5 or 6 of them already prepackaged for you. This is called plug and play. This is called turnkey. It's just like McDonald's. You don't go to McDonald's to work there and start talking about, I got a great French fry recipe. No, they got fries in the bag that come from where they get them from. And all you supposed to do is open them up and put them in that big old bin. And then when you want some fries, they're supposed to hit a button and then they drop into the doggone basket. And then you're supposed to take that basket and drop it into the grease. And then you're supposed to hit another button and it starts a timer. And then when that timer goes beep, 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 now that means pull up the fries, shake, 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 drop them back in and hit the timer again. Now, when the timer goes beep, beep, beep again, that means pull the fries out, dump them over here, take some salt up here, put it around over there. Don't put how much salt you want. It's a little thing that says how much salt's supposed to be on there. So you're supposed to turn it for 1 second or whatever, and then you're done. And then it says package the fries, put them out the door. That is a step-by-step turnkey process that gives you consistency across the board, no matter what restaurant. Well, this right here is a turnkey process. See, where they're seeing information in a formatted system, okay? And if it's done the same way every time, you can start to get consistent results. This is how we are going to help you turnkey your business. But if you don't teach people how to get that, if you don't talk to people in the orientation, you can't never get them to get to this. So now they want to input information here. Bam. So we click that, put the information in. Now when they do that, they get to what is called a presentation page. I didn't put a presentation page out here. But now, I want to talk to you real quick about using your direct link, okay? So if you select a campaign, so if you go into the automated marketing system and you select a campaign, this one I selected the travel combo, okay? Now you got options, you got some options here, okay? You would have if you're in the app, it's going to give you the option of, now this is from the desktop version, but if you got the app, it's going to have another option, select from a contact from your phone, all that, plus these. But now here is, it has a little thing right there that says select one via social media. Now you can use that, but I would probably say don't use it that way because people use it the wrong way. If you click on that button and say, go to Facebook, what it'll do is it'll take you out to Facebook and it'll put the link out there. But what people do is they don't put anything else with it. They would just say, share to my status. Well, it'll have a little thumbnail and it'll have a little stuff about myEcon or whatever we got to say, but that's not going to get people to do anything, folks. And then you'll do that 10 or 15 times and you'll be like, well, I didn't get no results. Online marketing don't work. No, you didn't do it properly. So what we got to do here is we got to get some standards of how we're going to market on the internet. So I think the first thing you want to do is understand where your direct links are. So in every campaign, see at the bottom there, there's a direct link, okay? Now, you can do some things to clean this up, okay? These direct links take people to your direct capture page, and they can be used anywhere. They can be used in a text message. They can be used in an email. They can be used on any social media platform, whatever the case may be. But you can create something called a domain, or you can go to Bitly, B-I-T-L-Y, I think it's .ly or whatever, and on the internet, and you can do what is called a shortened link, okay? You've seen them everywhere. It'll be like bit.ly / and it might have something like, cash flow from home or whatever. You can customize them. You can do a lot, and they're free. You can take this link and convert it to that. If you want to have something a little shorter that doesn't look like all this. But I'm telling you, this is where you get your direct links from, okay? So we got several of them, okay? Now, let's go to the next page here. Now, this is how we use this on social media. Now, I need to move this thing here. Just give me 1 second. This box is in the way. Okay. So let's put this out here. Now, this is a post. Let's talk about posting on social media. Now, this is a post that I did, okay? What people tend to do is they'll have a picture, any picture, whatever it is, doesn't matter what the picture is. I mean, it does matter, but it does for this example. They'll have a picture and they'll just slap it out there on social media. That's not going to do anything, folks. Now, you don't do all this from the beginning, but like this, as you can see, this is a highly customized image, okay? Not only is it a picture of me, somebody took a picture of me, and I said, how can I turn this into a marketing opportunity? And you got to be creative. So you want to be thinking about, okay, how can I get people to look at things? So I had this picture, and what I did is I went out and I used a professional service called Fiverr, Fiverr, okay, Fiverr. And what they did is I said, hey, create me a logo, okay? They created me a logo. So they created me that little J. Petterfidel right there, okay? They did it for like $10 or something, okay? And then once I had my logo, because see, now I wanted to start branding my image and who I am and stuff like that. And when everybody see that J. Petterfidel or John, they know that JP, that's John. Okay. So that's my image. Okay. You can get one for $10. Okay. It doesn't cost much. Then what I did is I said, I want to have all my branded information where somebody can get to me on the pic. Okay. So here's what I did. I went back to Fiverr. Now, this was after I had my logo. I said, I want you to create me, some images and stuff that has my website and also my handles for my social media. And I made all my social media consistent. So if somebody wants to get to me on Instagram, it's at J. Petterfidel. If they want to get to me on Facebook, it's at J. Petterfidel. If they want to get to me on YouTube, I think I made my thing J. Petterfidel on that. So I made all of them consistent so they can get to me anywhere. I want people to be able to find me if they just come across a video or something. So now, I didn't just post this picture though. So I'm getting more to the point. Over here, you see, I wrote some stuff. So I put, I stay ready. When I take the stage, prepare to be blessed. I change people's lives. It is 2021. Let's get this paper like you're a staple. So when I came up with something catchy, put it on there, whatever. It could be anything. But two things are happening now. Number one, they came across this picture. They see John stand up in front of the room, and they like, well, what is John talking about? I didn't know he could get up. I didn't know he talk in front of people. Well, maybe he talking about something important. And then what they'll do is they'll say, well, what did he say about this image? So now I put some stuff in here. Now I did some other things. I put a domain name in there. That domain name goes to one of my capture pages. If somebody clicks on 123debtfree.biz, they go to my capture page. See, people will look at this stuff and they get nosy. They say, well, I wonder what is this debt free? Because I wanted something catchy. See, I want people to be thinking, if they thinking debt free and they thinking this picture, well, maybe telling people about getting debt free. Let me see what he's talking about. See, you're creating curiosity when you do a post on social media. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Now, I did put a photo credit out there for who took the photo, but the other thing that's important is I got hashtags. Hashtags are very important. What if somebody, see, I got millionaire mindset, I got cash flow, I got home biz, success, leader, mentor, whatever. So what if somebody went on Facebook and searched the hashtag millionaire mindset? Do you know where to pull this post up? If they search the hashtag success, it will pull this post up along with others, okay? Because there's probably some others out there, but this will be one of them. At least I'm in the rankings. But if you don't have hashtags, you're not even in the rankings, folks, okay? So I think that's important. So I wanted to show an example of how to do a post, okay? Now, there are some other ways. You want to utilize the social media marketing center, okay? I hope I don't go too much over time here. But the social media marketing center is something that'll help you learn more about marketing in the digital world. Now, I think if you're serious about your business, I think you should upgrade and have it. Now, you got to make that choice on what you want to do. But I just think it's impossible to build during the pandemic and not know how to get prospects from the internet. I think even after the pandemic, because the internet gives you a broadened sense of reach to get to people, and you can do it for little or nothing, okay? I got 5,000 people connected to me on Facebook. I don't know who all of them are, but it didn't cost me nothing to go connect them. I just sent a friend request. Now, as I start posting stuff and doing things on the internet, they'll see something that I posted, maybe click on it. And then if they click on it, I'm using my automated marketing system to collect them as a prospect. I'm collecting the data. See, you want to be on the internet to collect data. Some of us are on the internet to talk stuff. I'm trying to get paid, okay? So now I'm going from the position or perspective of the website. So we're in the website, we're in the back office. This is your business management center. You want to click on automated marketing system if you have the system, okay? Not the automated marketing system, but the social media center. Now, when you get to that page, this is what you're going to see. You got a menu. Boom, we click on social media center. Now, if you have not paid or upgraded, it's going to tell you you can pay. Now, if you're somebody who just wanted a la carte, then you would purchase it from here. But if you're trying to upgrade and you want the travel and everything and go to the full elite, you need to do that from another area, okay? That's in the back office. Let me just go back here because I think I got it here. That's in the back office. See right up there where it says My Account up at the top? I want you to click on that. So if you're trying to upgrade to the full elite, which means that gives you the social media training center, the automated marketing system, plus you get the travel membership, you need to go to My Account. Once you click on My Account, at the bottom left, it talks about My Business. And there's a little button that says Upgrade, Downgrade. You want to go right there, upgrade, downgrade, and upgrade to the full deal. But if you just saying, I don't need to travel, I just want to do online. Okay, you go here, you click on Social Media Center, and it's going to tell you how to pay. You can pay $26.95 for a month, or you can pay $210 for the whole year. Whatever one works for your budget. But I think you should consider. So now we clicked on it, we have it. Now we're in the Social Media Content Center. As you can see on the left, we got a whole bunch of options. Look at this, guys. We're going to train you on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. That's 5 social media platforms. And we got videos and ebooks on every single one of them. Guys, do you know people spend $1,500, $2,000 in other places trying to get this? And you just got it for an extra $35 a month in the full elite upgrade. I mean, it really can't be beat. And you got unlimited access to the automated system and unlimited access to this system. Now, let's go ahead and click on something. So we clicked on Facebook in the ebooks. We have 4 courses on how you make money on Facebook. If you go to Instagram, there's 5 courses there. LinkedIn, 4 or 5 courses there. Twitter, 4 or 5 courses there. Now, you're going to get the most effective results, in my opinion, if you read the ebooks. Now, we got videos out here too, okay? There's videos out here. But the videos are 2, 3, 5 minutes. They're just kind of overviews of the content. You need to get deep and dirty into the ebook. Now, we've got curated content. So you might have been looking at that thing that I had before and you like, okay, John, I ain't got no pictures of me standing up nowhere. John, I don't have these logos and all this stuff you're talking about. That's okay, because this system solves that problem too. If you're beginning and you don't have any content, we've also created something called curated content. This is content that's already done for you. And you don't get this going somewhere else trying to learn about social media training. So now, right here, you can see we got business opportunity images, elevation travel, articles, images, all this, credit repair. So boom, we got these. If you go into curated content, this is one from the business, and this is one from the credit repair. So on the left here, this is something to generate content. I mean, not content, but activity and people looking at your stuff and curiosity. It says, stay away from still people, still complaining, still broke, still nowhere, and still hating. Surround yourself with people on the same mission. I think that's a good message. Now, somebody might read that. Now, here's what you do. Don't just post that by itself. Now you want to go over and add to that. I remember when all my friends were broke and complaining and they was hating on people that had money. Now I'm around people that ain't complaining because they got stuff going on. They ain't broken. They ain't hating. We uplifting people over here in myEcon. If you want to be over here with people that's uplifted and growing, click on this link to get some more information. That's a post. I gave them an image, I gave them some information, and then I gave them a call to action. If you are interested in being on the other side of this stuff, click this button. Now, they may or may not do it, but see, that's how you do an effective post. Over here, 5 sneaky ways that can hurt your credit score. I'm sure people start reading that. They'll read these little things. Hey, are you interested in improving your credit? We've helped thousands of people all over the country improve their credit within 90 days, on average 100 points. Hey, if you want more information on that, plus being able to make some money helping other people with their credit, click this link. That's online marketing. That's attraction marketing. It's not just post a picture with nothing. It's not just post a link with nothing. You have to spend some time with this, guys. And the first time you do it, you're not going to get a whole bunch of results automatically, not a whole bunch of likes and comments, okay? Because you got to remember what you're going up against. Number one, they're looking at what you were doing on social media last week, not what you're doing this week, and they was thinking about all this other stuff, and they see you doing this, they might start the first few times, they like, well, what is this? Did their account get hacked? They was just cussing Donald Trump out last week, and now they talking about get paid. So I'm gonna talk about cleaning up the social media in a minute, okay? But this is important. But also understand this. If you see somebody post, I got the job, they have 200 likes. If you see somebody post, hey, I started my business, they get 7 likes. In this world, in this country, we've been conditioned to employee. We've not been conditioned on business. So you gotta work through that. They're not ready for all that in most cases. So they got to keep looking at you do this and keep getting this message. The first few times they looking at it, they don't even understand that a business is superior to a job. They don't understand that it makes sense to have a business. But you keep talking, you keep giving them a message, and at least once a day, on average, is sufficient. Don't post 20 posts in one day about your business. People gonna turn you off and unfollow you because now they just keep trying to sell me stuff. They don't go to Facebook to get sold. But when you do stuff like this, and only once a day, maybe twice, now it's a passive message. And then they keep seeing it, and now it gets reinforced, okay? Let's keep moving. Now, we got articles in here, okay? If you click on articles under the credit, okay, and the content, you could actually create a fully branded article to your stuff. 8 great reasons to use a credit card. 9 steps for removing credit report errors. Step-by-step guide to do-it-yourself credit report. All this stuff is here, guys. It's probably about 30 different articles. And these work very well on LinkedIn because LinkedIn allows you to post an article and you can just copy and paste the content in there, put your links and everything, and it looks like something that you got somewhere off the internet. It's highly professional. It's done right. And this is content, okay? And it's got all your links in there. Very important. So you can click on one of these and boom, it'll pull up the article. Now, in closing, okay, I hope I didn't go too far. Online marketing tips. Number 1, stay consistent. Don't post 28 posts this week and then do none next week. Don't do 17 posts this month and go 6 months and don't talk about your business. Just do something a little bit every day, right? Something that has a message. It don't even have to be all the time. Click on this link. It could be a article that you found on USA Today about people retiring and don't have no money. And you might just say something about that, because now what that tends to do is it lends third-party credibility, and it also starts to get people to looking at you as the person that's always talking about finances. Okay. Now, use tools to help you automate. This is important. You know, you shouldn't be sitting on Facebook all day, every day. If you're sitting on Facebook all day, every day, you ain't making no money doing it. Okay. You just looking at stuff and comment. Okay. It don't take all day to be on Facebook. You just looking at everybody's business. But here's what you want to do. Use a system like later.com. Later.com will allow you to open up a free account, and it'll allow you to post once a day to 3 different social media platforms on automation. So you can go in on a Sunday night, put all your information in, what you want to post, load up all your images, put up what you want to say, put your hashtags in there, all that. And then every day at whatever time you designated, it's going to post it just like that, once a day. Now, if you want to do more than 1 post a day, that's on automation. You go to there, I think I'm paying $12 or $15 or something like this for that. And I can do 2 posts a day to 3 different platforms. And it allows you to have something called a link in bio on Instagram, because Instagram doesn't allow you to put a link. Okay, if you do a post in Instagram, you're posting pictures, you can say something about the picture. Even if you type a link, the person can't click on it. So you can get a link in bio account with Later. It's free, it comes with it. And what it does is you instruct the people on Instagram to click on my link in bio. If they go to link in bio, they go to your bio for your profile, it's going to be a little link in bio link. If they click on that, it's going to pull up a little thing that looks just like Instagram. And it's going to have all your pictures. But now if they click on the picture, it's going to take them to the designated website that you put out there. It's a pretty cool deal. Become comfortable with making short videos. So many people are nervous about making videos. Okay, make a video. It could be 2-3 minutes. Clean up your social media. If you was cussing Donald Trump out last week, you might want to get that off of there. Okay, because it's divisive. If you was, just stay away from all that kind of stuff. I know it's hard, but you might want to stay away from that. Use professional services to upgrade your image. That's what I just told y'all about Fiverr. So they can make things. They can make a professional Facebook cover photo. They can do a picture of you, all kind of stuff for $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. I mean, if you don't want to do that, you don't want to market online. So that is the conclusion of my training. And I hope you learned something today with this.